Blakk Rasta, any Raymond Acha, who happens to be EOCO's boss, Akasa, on how Kofi Akpaloo was arrested. Now, utie the Raymond Acha, catch Blakk Rasta on that, obesresa, just say, Kofi Akpaloo, emra EOCO for eba chino na usru, inti okotite onimpa ase. Now, Blakk Rasta tonebo, breaking down what actually happened at the scene in Kumasi. So in case you don't know, Kofi Akpaloo has been arrested by EOCO. Yani muka say still or mu custody. Now, nina and say yes, we committee fraud, we committee other crimes such as causing financial loss to the state, we hear dissipation of public funds, falsification of documents, any money laundering. These 5 charges and EOCO. De abono. Now, Chese still is in their custody, even though he has been granted bail, a sum of 10 million Ghana cedis, and they are so as bail condition with 2 sureties to be met. Onibi, and it is still order a bone. Now, Moma Yankotie Blakk Rasta's narration on how Kofi Akpaloo and how he hid under his bed. At the end of the day, no, Omozoano at the bar.
We are seeing forensicity. Somebody underline that word. We are seeing plain forensicity. Hallelujah. Clinical forensicity. Clinical precision when it comes to fighting crime and corruption. His office is EOCO. Economic and organized crime office. That is what it is. My brother, my sister, vigilance and integrity. And when we are walking into his office, there is this big EOCO, whatever it is called, that is on the floor, painted just before you enter his office, and there's a big signboard, don't step on this. It brings your attention to what it is, and you know which office you are going to. And it also shows respect for the office. It also tells you that don't trample on the feet of this office by engaging in crime and crime-affiliated issues. Hallelujah. My brother, my sister, Raymond Acha. His deputy is another beautiful guy called Ben. And they are all under the almighty powers of the Attorney General. One Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayene. My brother, my sister, how EOCO was able to pick up Kofi Akpaloo is all an interesting thing. They had been following him gradually. The security apparatus under John Dramani Mahama had kept an eye, like the eye that you see in the middle of that logo. And they realized Kofi Akpaloo was a very dangerous fraudster and criminal. This guy here is a chartered accountant. Very careless. He talks as if there's no brain in his head. This guy. He said, if you want to marry his daughter, don't rush. Take your time and sleep with his daughter well. And impregnate the daughter. And if you are still interested in his daughter, then he is happy to make you marry the daughter, because he believes that when men sleep with women, they lose interest in them and don't want to marry them anymore. So he's giving his daughters out. Men should sleep with them as much as they want, and if they are still interested in marrying them, then he would accept the dowry. That wasn't the most silly thing he said. When the helicopter crashed and killed 8 solid people, my brother, my sister, and the whole nation went aground, crying tears. This idiot here said, oh, but those 8 people who died, why should you worry about them? Even babies are dying. These old men are dead, and you guys are making them. Oh, throw them away in some hole and let us stink. This idiot. In fact, he behaves like a man who has no brains, a headless jack. Not knowing all along he's been involved in some nasty things, according to security officers. He's been picked up by EOCO. They went all the way to Kumasi. They had been looking for him, and he had been eluding them until they traced him to a house in Kumasi. Before they got in there, according to security officers, he probably picked up the hint. So he jumped under his bed because it was too late for him to run out. Under his bed, and the information was that he was not at home. But the security had already seen him with whatever satellite they were using. They insisted to go into the house and check into his room. They insisted that they would break down the door. Whatever it was, they got into the room, looked all around, and true to the words of whoever told them, this guy was not there. They looked up, no ceiling, looked in every corner, bathroom, nothing, cupboards, nothing. What, did he turn into a certain fly or something? It was when they were about to leave the place that somebody just said, let's look under the bed. And there he was hiding like a mouse. They pulled him out. Why are you hiding? Like the Dagombes will say, Abuzu kanwaka gura. Akombe dangoni. Find the Dagomba to explain that to you. Abuzu kanwaka gura. Hikombe dangoni. You have not stolen. Why are you running? Are you the only one in the market here? That's the meaning. So they bundled him like a box of sardines, flew him all the way to Accra, and threw him inside EOCO custody. In fact, he has just been interrogated, my brother, my sister. And do you know the charges? First time, 5 charges. 1, fraud. According to security officers, this guy has been involved in fraud, serious fraud. Number 2, money laundering. 3rd charge, falsification of documents. Dissipation of public funds. And 5, causing financial loss to the state. 5. Can we start again? Number 1, fraud. Number 2, falsification of documents, causing financial loss to the state, dissipation of public funds. My brother, my sister, 5, money laundering. And EOCO has decided to give him bail, 10 million. He's not been able to pay with 2 sureties, which EOCO will check. You are hearing it first time here. These are the charges. 5. They can't pay 10 million. We are going to go into each one of them, one after the other, from Monday, and open the thing up like Sini. In my village, we call it Sininyirvau. Some of them are so young, they don't know what Sininyirvau is. Sininyirvau. My brother, my sister, those days, public education, the government would bring vans to the village, and then they will put some whiteboard there, and then they start to show some kind of educational material. Then we all will come out bare-chested and sit down and cross our legs and be watching. How to stay away from malaria, guinea worm, public education. We used to call it Sininyirvau. Sininyirvau. We will open it like Sininyirvau for you to see. In the interim, the country is getting better. The criminals are running. They are doing propaganda. They are paying people to come out and make noise. But with our integrity and honesty and patriotism, we are killing them one after the other because we have a track record. Incorruptible.
So the reason why people are making fun of Kofi Akpaloo after, Blakk Rasta revealed what he heard on how he got arrested when he fear Kumasi and Kono, and he said Kofi Akpaloo will be a just okasa, sorry to say, anyhow, cannot drink rough. Even though or presidential aspirant, you'll be very, very comical when it comes to trending and serious issues concerning the state. And the people are saying, upon all this, no, and I just say, well, in case you don't know, Raymond Acha and the Blakk Rasta, they happen to be good friends. So we trust and believe 100% say the Blakk Rasta they are too out. Say Kofi Akpaloo or Kotite on in person would be very, very true. Well, follow any update here the Bremo. Vim Buzz TV so. And we watch a video wait till this point. Kindly like, share this particular video. And subscribe here and so my YouTube channel. Sure, but one more thing, say subscribe. Yeah, that's it.
Vim Buzz TV.